Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed here, and welcome to my Let's Play of June Bride Nightmare. Now this is made by IVORY DICE and translated by the Memories of Fears translation team, which also translated games like Ghost School, and I'm trying to think of another one as well. That's the only one that comes to mind at the moment. I think there's one called Friendship as well, but anyways, June Bride Nightmare. It is a wonderful summer's day. Two people hoping to get married, but I think there's going to be someone who's going to rock the party, as it were. Hold on to happiness much like you would a bird, as softly and gently as you can, as long as it feels it is allowed to spread its wings, it will gradually remain at your side. I think that's what it says. Making the calls, for whom the bell tolls. June Bride Nightmare. And it is the end of June actually here, beginning of July. We have the assembly hall inside the church, and all the wonderful guests here today. Don't know how to pronounce his names. Regi, do you take Uno to be your lawfully wedded wife? Okay, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish until death do you part? I do. Uno, do you take Regi to be your lawfully wedded husband, to be in her to hold, and from this day onwards? For better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish until death do you part. There's one part with that. I do. May the Lord bless these rings, which you will give to each other as a sign of love and fidelity. Perfect timing, Shrimmers. What's going on? What's the meaning of this? Hi? Who are you there in the bandaged gear? Well, whoever you are, you don't seem particularly friendly. And I think you suffered from a wound or something? Maybe because there's bleeding also on the inside. Oh my, is this some sort of surprise wedding event? Wow, check this guy out. He's definitely dressed for the occasion, but what's up with that sword? Sir, I do not know what your business is here, but you're intruding upon this couple's sacred ceremony. So I must ask that you leave these premises at once. Not gonna happen. What are you? And there they go. Ah, this thing isn't a prop, it's real. Let's get out of here. Would one say that? Would that be so easy to do? Ah. I don't know what this guy's end game is, but Uno, you need to pull yourself together. Hey, what's the hold up? Why are we all standing around the door for? Come on and open it. It's not our fault this door's stuck. Why won't it budge? The murderer did that. Regi, I'm scared. It's going to be alright. I swore to protect you, didn't I? He's coming this way. This is just one big prank, right? Come on, we gotta get this door open. When I wake up, will all of this be a dream? Uno, there's a door over to the right of us. I'm going to distract him. You run that way. No, I won't do it. Not without you. I promise you, I'll follow you when I can. Now go. Run as fast as you can. Regi, I'll be waiting for you. Uno, make a break for it. Our left, their right. No, Regi. Oh dear. Poor man. What a... It turned from best day ever of your life to the worst day ever of your life. How horrific is that? Please, please forgive me, Rigi. I promise after I'll come for you. Now we've got a certain somebody to run away from. First floor, west corridor. Rigi, our guests, why do they have to come to this? Excuse me. I can't stay here or else that maniac will find me. I've got to find a way out. How to play. Please read the controls and memory fragments and sanity manuals in your inventory to learn about the mechanics and how to play this game. You can also save your progress by examining any typewriters you come across. There's as you want right in front of you, so let's save our game there. Although, I am questioning the stability of these controls. A little bit there, I wasn't able to move my character, and then my character just did what they did on their own. Save there. Why can't I move to the left? Down. I didn't press left. I didn't press down for that long though. It was only to the point of this. Why can't I move down? Oh my god, this happened last time when I was starting this game up, and I thought it was something to do with the locally, but it's something to do with this game. What about restarting the game? Maybe that'll be a good opportunity. You see, I can't move down, that's the problem. Nah, restarting the game doesn't seem to do anything either. I'm pressing up, but my character sometimes doesn't do anything. Why is this the only game that does it? It's locked. The door plate here reads confessional. It's locked. It's probably just because it's painted pure black, but I sense an intense feeling of dread from it. Also, this door has a vase attached to it. What do I see in this room? It's so dark I can't see a thing. Maybe I can find some kind of light here somewhere. Ah! Butterflies. A bit overly dramatic noises for the situation. Is it just a butterfly? These are blue butterflies. I don't know why, but they somehow give me an ominous feeling. I'm pressing enter. Why aren't you doing anything? Blue butterflies. If a blue butterfly happens to come into contact with you, you'll lose 1 point of sanity. Once your sanity reaches 0, the game is over. Moreover, if you possess a lit candlestick, the butterflies will now avoid you. Be warned that butterflies are still harmful in their fleeing state. So touching them still does the same thing, really. Okay, so we've got a box up here. I believe they call this music box like instrument an organet. No matter how much I turn the crank, no music is coming out. Maybe it's missing a part. Oh, why, game? Why won't you let me go left or forward? For goodness sakes, I lost 2 points of sanity because of these controls. Or maybe because those butterflies were too close to me. But anyways, that's just so stupid. That should not do that. That's still locked. That's locked. Right, it has to be down here then, the answers. Right. A beautiful arrangement of flowers sits in this vase. Candlestick is placed here. It looks small enough to carry around. I should be able to use this to light up any dark areas. Acquired candlestick. How to use a candlestick. You can now investigate darker areas as long as you have a proper light source, such as this candlestick. It's important to keep this candlestick lit if you want to progress further. If you feel it is necessary to put out the candlestick, you can do so by pressing the D key to bring up the key items menu and selecting the candlestick. If you want to relight the candlestick, you need to find it. You will need to examine a large source of fire, such as a whatever that says. Whatever that says, but the blank in the corridors are beyond your reach, and you cannot use them to relight your candlestick. If enter functions, that would be very nice. The candlestick menu has been added to your inventory. Why can't I go right? I'm not being stupid. The game is literally not cooperating with me. Great. That's just really good. It broke. And that manic is here because of that vase. But why isn't my character moving? Yeah. Puffy wedding dress. Pursuit mode explanation. There are times where a manic will arrive in the same room you're investigating. You need to find a way to escape before he spots you. If you happen to run around or are holding a lit candlestick on your person, these can drastically increase the manic's chances of spotting you. Conversely, you can decrease his field of vision by sneaking around by pressing and holding down the A key, as well as putting out your candlestick. You can end pursuit mode simply by leaving the same room the manic is in without being caught. However, if you are caught, you will lose 1 point of sanity, and once your sanity hits 0, the game is over. Literally, these controls are really bugging me, and it's not me doing it. Time limit. If you are caught, you will receive a QTE quick time event prompt. If you successfully press the correct key, the pursuit will automatically come to an end. Again, with the enter key not... You can hear me typing on the keyboard, it's just not working. If you fail the QTE, you will lose another point of sanity as long as you have an extra point of sanity remaining. You can ensure survival whenever in pursuit. Pursuit mode will now begin. Oh my gosh. Yeah. If I can. Looks like I got away that time. I couldn't press it because literally the right key was not functioning. The pursuit mode manual has been added to your inventory. That room's still locked. Locked. And here... Oh, the priest is gone, actually. And there's also blood over there. The door's locked. And... How awful. This is unthinkable. Why him? Why couldn't he at least be spared? Regi. I always thought I would be together with you. Through the good times and the bad, I will stay by your side forever. Ever since I knew you, I was always attracted to you. Then a whirlwind of events led you to confess to me. We dated, and at least we wed. We made a solemn promise to be with each other. A promise that will now never come to be. Acquired fragment memory 1. Good. Still getting these annoyances where the controls don't work. I'm just going to say it right now, I'm going to blame the scripting of this game, because literally at times I can't move the character, and then when I do move the character, they move more spaces when I actually press down the left or the right key, or the up key or the down key, for example. So sometimes if I go down, they don't go down. See, I pressed up that time and they did not go up. It's not me, it's the game. You can try this out on any other game and it works, but for some odd reason for this game, there's this scripting issue with the game. And we can go into this room now. Could it be you? Is that you, Father? You survived. Yes. Somehow I miraculously made it. This compact Bible I kept in my breast pocket took a majority of the blows, sparing my life. Is there anything I could do to help? Although I managed to avoid immediate death, this wound is still deep. I lack the strength to move any further. Oh no, Father. My child, now is not the time for formalities. Please call me by my first name, Pramila. I understand, Pramila. Thank you, Pramila. Thank you so much, Father Pramila. All thanks to you, It's alright, Uno. You don't have time to stand around for my sake. No, I'm terribly sorry. Excuse me for asking, but do you know me? I provided a marriage vows for you and your husband today, didn't I not? Oh, right, how silly of me. For such an imaginable tragedy to occur on what is supposed to be the happiest day of your life is unfathomable. I earnestly wish both of you to be joyous in holy matrimony. I offer my deepest blessings to you both, but then this happened. My apologies. The one who suffered most of all is you, my child. Please, this is not something you should apologize for. I'll find a way out of here and immediately contact the authorities. A sound plan. I have tried to make a gateway myself, but the entrance doors were locked. Perhaps maybe another opening in this cathedral you can slip out through to the outside. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Pramila, please hang in there. Seems this wound is worse than I imagined. Save your strength, please. I'll find a way out for us. It's extremely dangerous out there. That bandaged man is still out there on the prowl for any survivors. If he were to get killed as well, it'll be fine. He can't kill what he can't catch. More importantly, Pamela seriously needs medical attention. If I don't hurry, it'll be too late for him. I must get going. Sorry for being a burden on you. Be careful out there, and thank you. Acquired fragmented memory 2. Anything we can see in here? Being able to... Okay. I'm going to end this off here, folks. And this looks like to be a particularly promising game. Unfortunately, the controls of this game are not working into my favour. See that other people have performed let's plays of this game, and they probably didn't manage to run into this problem, but unfortunately for me, this is going to be my one and only episode of this game until a patch is put out to this game by the developers to allow people to play this game. But because unfortunately for me, the controls are really sketchy. Sometimes you're able to move as you should. Sometimes you press the left key and you don't move at all. Other times you press the left key down and your character just continues going left. And just that. And also at times when you press enter on the dialog boxes, when it keeps ticking downwards on the bottom section of the message box, you can't actually skip through the dialogue to go on to the next bit of dialogue. So that is going to be it for me, unless there's something else which I can adjust for this game. I've tried things that Enigma provided me. I've tried those options, none of them have worked. And Enigma is one of the people within Memory Sophia Translation team, by the way. So I highly doubt it's their fault, but I'm going to say right now that there's something within the game which does not like me, doesn't like my keyboard, doesn't like, well, just the system that I have, but I don't know. I'm not trying to make excuses up. I honestly try and do my best within every Let's Play to provide the best I can, but unfortunately, when the controls of the game, which I would think are the most basic assets to get right off the first hand, becomes unfathomable, and I've tried this on other VXS games, and they don't have the control issues like this one has, so I'm going to leave it off here. That's going to be it for the moment, folks, unless something else new comes out by the developers which will fix these issues. But unfortunately, this is going to be my one and only episode of June Bride Nightmare. So thank you very much for watching, folks, and take care of yourselves.